Oh yeah, another exciting time it is to be back right here with pinpoint and in-depth analysis in the ever-buzzing world of football. And this series is highly exclusive to your Football Beyond the Scene channel, Football Gazette. You can do well to subscribe and follow us on all our social media platforms as it's been scrolled on your screen. On this installment of the program, we will be taking a look at the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Europa League fixtures scheduled to begin from the February 14th. Of course, that's year 2023 as well. Of course, the UEFA Champions League knockout stages is almost upon us, and we have some tasty fixtures to actually look forward to. Of course, on the 14th of February, we will be seeing AC Milan right there at the San Siro Stadium welcoming Tottenham Hotspur. At the same time, we would have PSG welcoming the Bavarians, Bayern Munich, to the France.
Well, that's a crunch time there.
I mean, it's really crunchy there when you take a look at Bayern Munich going away to Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, you all know the firepower of Paris Saint-Germain exactly. When it comes to this attacking threat. Of course, they have Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, and Neymar in their ranks as well. Now welcoming Bayern Munich to the Parc des Princes.
Let me say one of the biggest match to watch out for in the UEFA Champions League. And looking at PSG Bayern Munich, it's a very crunch tie. It's a lot of battle. It has a lot of battle in it. Comparing the quality of the squad there, you can see both sides are, good to go head to head against each other. But let's see what happens on Tuesday, 14th of February, PSG Bayern Munich. I'm very sure Lionel Messi will be looking to, progress through the round of 16 this time around to the knockout phase. We could remember last season, Paris Saint-Germain, they were knocked out by Real Madrid in the round of 16, and they won't want such to happen again this time around. So they will be looking to, improve their performance in the knockout phase this season in the UEFA Champions League. So let's see what they will be doing. And Bayern Munich, at the other hand, you can see how well they've performed this season, but their recent struggle in the league also
starting from the group stages of the Champions League itself.
Yeah, exactly. But comparing their current form now, I think they have a lot to do facing Paris Saint-Germain, and now at this point they are really struggling in the league. Although they are the table toppers in the Bundesliga there, but despite the fact that they are topping the table, they are still struggling to get the win. Yes.
It's really apparent.
For this season alone, I think they have about 7 draws and they've lost 1 game. And
that's unusual of Bayern Munich we all know.
Well, let's see, going head to head with PSG, they both have the quality in the squad. Right there at Bayern Munich, we have Joshua Kimmich, we have Choupo-Moting, we have other notable players who are doing fantastic work for themselves. And let's see what the battles will turn out to be.
Well, let's see what the battle turns out to be in that one involving Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich. Of course, putting you on the spot now. To get the better of the other, who are you tipping?
Well, it depends on what happens from now till then, because you can't tell the availability of these players. If Neymar, Messi and Kylian Mbappe stay fit, and at the moment Kylian Mbappe is out with injury for Paris Saint-Germain,
so
and that's the
really
major clause
for them.
Yeah, so let's see what happens between these two sides. And Bayern Munich, I think the game is wide open. It's a game of 90 minutes, and in football you can always tell anything can happen. And right there in Paris Saint-Germain, I think for the first leg match, I'm giving it a 1-1 draw.
Okay, that's a 1-1 draw. Well, you're saying that as it is. Now let's head to the San Siro Stadium. Talking about Tottenham Hotspur going away to AC Milan.
Well, I think I will firstly congratulate Tottenham Hotspur. For the second time now, they made it through the group stage to the knockout phase, and that's a big improvement to Antonio Conte's side. And hopefully you see AC Milan as well. They really struggled with Chelsea in their own group stages. They lost both matches to Chelsea, and notwithstanding, they were still able to make it out to the knockout phase. And at the same time, Tottenham Hotspur, they won't be riding so low this time around. Antonio Conte's side, this is the competition he always wants to
imagine.
Find
Tottenham Hotspur has been blowing neither cold nor hot in the English Premier League. I mean, their form has been really detrimental to going forward in their pursuit for top 4 finish. I mean, they've had a host of not so impressive results coming into the Premier League season. Of course, recently they actually did one over Manchester City, where they eventually got a 3 maximum point courtesy of that Hurricanes record-breaking goal. Well, but then Tottenham Hotspur, they have a very traditional, huge opponent in their hands to face in the person of AC Milan.
Well, currently also in the league, if you check the stats here, AC Milan are also, kind of struggling in their own league as well, sitting in the 6th position. And their last 5 games, they've lost 3 and drew 2, which is something we also have to consider facing Tottenham Hotspur this time around. Don't forget, Tottenham Hotspur, the last time out, they defeated Manchester City. That's a big win for them, and that's a way to kickstart, their campaign in this month. And going into the UEFA Champions League, you could tell they are very prepared mentally to go against AC Milan.
So I think it's really safe to say both teams are equally joked going into this particular feature.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say
that. Not
like
AC Milan are really running riot in the Italian Serie A. Likewise, Tottenham as well. I think Tottenham are even still the better side comparing if the league standing is anything to go by.
Well, that's the league. The English Premier League is always competitive compared to other league, but when it comes to Champions League, it's battle of the best. So you have to play to get the win. You bring your A games to this, and AC Milan at the other hand, they have, comparing the quality of the squad now, I think they both have fantastic players in their ranks there who can prove a point at any point in time.
Oh, well, that's really fantastic. So putting you on the spot once again, AC Milan, Tottenham Hotspur, Antonio Conte going away to San Siro, like we said.
Yeah,
a familiar terrain for him, not forgetting it was once there with Inter Milan, Juventus at some point.
San Siro is not an easy place to go and grab a win, especially when you are traveling all the way from North London down to San Siro there. Let's see what Antonio Conte side will be doing this time around, but the game is still open. Anything can happen in the game of football, but I'm giving Tottenham Hotspur a win.
All right, Tottenham Hotspur a win right there from you. All right, another fixture to actually look forward to is on the Wednesday, 15th of February, the one involving Borussia Dortmund welcoming Graham Potter's soldiers. You can just call them these soldiers that have been shaking out in times past, especially in the English Premier League. But now they will be traveling away to Germany to face Borussia Dortmund in that crunchy time. I mean, that's one football fans out there will really look forward to.
Well, a big match to anticipate for Dortmund versus Chelsea. Chelsea will be traveling there to Dortmund to face their opponent. And first let me talk about Chelsea. Chelsea, at this point in time, we all know the crisis they are in and the battle they are trying to face there in the league. And it is not so nice for them. Coach Graham Potter trying to get out the best result. He still has a lot of puzzle to solve, and now he doesn't have a static lineup, so he's trying to find the best lineup to put out there. And now facing Dortmund, I think it's a lot of battle comparing the way Borussia Dortmund has been playing in their league this season. And you can see they sit in the 3rd position, while Chelsea are struggling in the 9th position, just having 30 points this season in the league. And you can see Borussia Dortmund, they have been doing fantastic well.
But then don't you think Graham Potter will be faced with the problems of having a relatively new 11 to do justice to, courtesy of the last transfer window? Of course, Chelsea went ahead, recruited over 7 new players.
Well, you can still see just after the transfer window ended, they got in so many players, and they still find it hard to get the result they wanted. You can see the reaction of Todd Boehly in their match against Fulham. You can see how
frustrated he was.
How worried he was. They were not able to grab a win there. A 0-0 draw was just okay for Graham Potter's side.
I'm sure an investor like him wouldn't have expected an instant result after investing heavily in the January transfer window. But do you think he might have been expecting something huge in the Fulham game?
Well, like I do say, and I've said it before, no investor will invest so much money and not getting results heavily. Exactly, and not getting results at the expected time, because later on, he will leave them. The coach now will leave them with no choice than to show him the exit door if the results are not coming in for them. And that is what we have to examine with Chelsea. But facing Dortmund now this time around, I will have to applaud, after the sacking of Thomas Tuchel, I will have to applaud Graham Potter for taking Chelsea from the group stage to the knockout phase. Defeating AC Milan on two-legged match is not something so easy. We all know that. Arriving as a new coach, you have to, settle down, find the expression around your team players, and you have to, just put them, impact them, your own philosophy into them. And that's what I think Potter is trying to do at Chelsea, but the results are not coming in, which is a major clause for this clash against Dortmund. So let's see what happens. And you can see Dortmund there, they have a lot of players, and Gio Reyna, who has been on fine form this season for them, we also have the new guy who is back after the cancer issue he had there. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so let's see what happens in the match. But I'm not taking Chelsea for a win this time around because I feel Dortmund has the firepower to destroy Chelsea.
All right, that's you saying Dortmund has the firepower in their arms to actually go all the way destroying Chelsea. All right, another match we're talking about is Club Brugge welcoming Benfica to their home ground. I mean, that's some sort of fixtures we might not really be interested in, but then anytime it's going to be a battle to finish between Club Brugge welcoming Portuguese giants Benfica.
Well, to be in the Champions League is not an easy journey, and if any club here
has made it this far,
you are one of the best in the league, and that is what it is. Benfica, that's a lot of match there. After even losing their star player Enzo Fernandez in the January transfer window, they'll be looking to see what happens in the aftermath, and they will have to play without him, and he was instrumental in their campaign in the group stages. So let's see what happens with them against Club Brugge.
Well, let's quickly take a look at this as fellow Chelsea strugglers and Liverpool will be at the Anfield welcoming Real Madrid. Of course, they are the defending champions, and I'm sure this is one feature Liverpool fans won't just want to get themselves into watching at all. But then they have no option. They just have to sit for 90 minutes, different 90 minutes, or maybe even more. But I really doubt if it will be more, because as it is now, Liverpool are really riding so low, just like their slogan. Never walk alone, but as it is now, in the past couple of matches, it appears as though they've been walking alone, and I think that's really tiring. This time around, they will be at the Anfield for the first leg, welcoming Real Madrid. Your take on that?
Well, Liverpool, Real Madrid will definitely be a clash of titans there, a big match to watch out for. But looking at Liverpool's recent performance, it is so worrisome for Jurgen Klopp's side, who have been performing so disappointing in the league, and sitting in the third position with 29 points, 8 wins and a couple of draws, 7 losses so far. That's a lot to talk about. But looking at Real Madrid recently too, their performance has not been,
especially in the La Liga,
good, especially in the La Liga.
So they are trailing 8 points to Barcelona as it is now.
So a lot we have to talk about. But Liverpool, I think they have a squad issue. A lot of players are not living up to expectation, and that is what the problem has been.
Talking about Cody Gakpo, I mean, he's played a total of 7 matches, no assist, no goal. I mean, Liverpool actually wanted more from him.
Well, maybe he's not the type of player who is going to make an immediate impact. I think he's just trying to find expression in the team and, settling well into the coach tactics and philosophy. So let's see what happens. We do hope Liverpool, Real Madrid will be a clash of the titans indeed, because this time around, I'm seeing Real Madrid, defeating Liverpool. Well,
of course, we really do have other tasty fixtures to look forward to, as FC Frankfurt will be at home welcoming Victor Osimhen, high-flying Napoli FC right there. And of course, on Wednesday, 22nd February, we'll have Inter Milan right there at the San Siro as well, welcoming FC Porto. Also, we will be seeing RB Leipzig welcoming Manchester City. And that's the last feature for the first round of the round 16. All right, that's the much we'll be able to take on this day installment of Football Gazette. Of course, your Football Beyond the Scene channel will definitely get back sometimes for another interesting edition. And until then, do stay safe and be good.